Holy cow. It seems like it may have worked this time. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Remember that $10 you borrowed from me the other day? Well, I kinda needs it back. Ah. I had a few minutes and I thought I had enough bandwidth, and I said I was going to start doing these a lot more often, and I thought I would get on here on Friday and just see who was hanging out. Again, I do not expect to see any people, really. Maybe one or two, because I know Friday is kind of a family night, and most people are out doing stuff, kind of everything. Hey, Marvin, what you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I saw your post. You had beef ravioli, and it was wonderful. And that's an inflection, so that means a question mark. So you had beef ravioli the other night, or last night, and it was wonderful. Whew. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. I hope your chickens are doing good. I know you've been working with them, and you've been getting them in pieces and parts at a time. Are you in time to win the eggs? BC, I will send you buckets of eggs if you need me to. You got 8 eggs today, Marvin. Congratulations, dude. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I can't remember how many chickens you have. That's good stuff. I think we got like 35, 36. A lot of them are still under laying age. I think today was 18 eggs, which is really good, and it's enough to to justify feeding them, and then we're going to give them all away. Hey, Tamara, what you doing? Hey, Hodges, I saw you pop up just a second ago. Sorry about that. But I was just seeing what y'all guys were doing, and like I said, we're going to try to start doing these a little bit more often. It appears that my interweb is slightly better, and I'm actually down here in the basement, and just hanging out with my crew. There's my crew. There they go. Look at them. Quit chewing your feet. That's kind of an OCD thing, dude. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just hanging out with my crew. I guess that would be my posse. So we're hanging out, and it as it rained so badly yesterday. We got 5 inches of rain last night. Once the sun went down. Holy cow, that was a lot of dang rain, and yard's still pretty wet. And of course, the dogs found every wet spot in the yard, so they have been relegated to the basement kennel, which pretty dang good actually. I would, if I was a dog, I'd love it, because you know, hey, there we go. This, and then and then again they're over there. They all look broken hearted, but they're too muddy to go upstairs. Crocheting a baby blanket. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations. And Marvin was, the ravioli was good. It was like something from the past. Man, you should have had some mac and cheese with it, or some oh dang, peanut butter and syrup sandwich. I have to do that on the other channel, on the cooking channel. Peanut butter syrup sandwiches, or some tomato soup. Man, that's good eating right there. Or even weenies and crap, because that's, man, that is good stuff. Get up in the morning, early in the morning, and you get some leftover mac and cheese, and you sit and watch Super Friends on Saturdays, of course. hope you guys are doing okay. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I hope you guys are making the good decisions and doing what you feel like you need to do. We'll say it that way. Because I'm trying to keep this a little bit more lighthearted and then with all the other stuff going on. So, Marvin's chickens are doing good. BC needs some eggs. Holy cow, Marvin. I think next week, Monday and Tuesday, will be in the 70s. 2 loaves of homemade bread. Girl, look at you. Congratulations. And crocheting on top of that. That's some good stuff. I like making bread. Actually, I think Marvin gave me a couple of recipes for bread a long time ago. I like making it. It's kind of a hit or miss with me. I don't know why. Sometimes it's wonderfully fluffy and it rises, and sometimes it is hard as a brick. But either way, you put enough garlic and butter on it, and it is good eating. And I want to try doing the starters and everything, and I'll have to figure out how to do that because I don't. I can do white breads. That's about it. You know, of course, biscuits, cornbreads, and stuff like that. But the more exotic, pretty breads, I can't make no pretty bread. I can make good bread, but not pretty. So, if you guys have any good recipes, feel free to email me because I would certainly appreciate them. Did anybody else get a lot of rain? I'm looking, there may be a little bit of a lag on my end because like I said, now for some reason this will not work on my laptop, either one of them, my work laptops, but I can do a live stream off of my phone, I learned. And down here in the basement, oddly, of all places, seems to work pretty good. So, you know, that's why we are here. That, and she made me go downstairs. So. I understand, Hodges. Are you anywhere near the rail car fires, Hodges? Okay. Wow, I guess it just mainly hit our area. I had some friends of mine, they said in Tennessee. Rained all day up there where you are, Tamara. That's interesting. Okay. Good job, Hodges. Oh yeah, Marvin, you said you're a bread maker. I would like to get a recipe for one of the oh dang it, can't remember the name of it. For one of the starters, and also for like a good heavy, like a brown bread or a pumpernickel or something like that. Something with chew. That's something that I would like to do. Um, but I've got all these different recipe books, but I like getting them from people I know because they are better at giving you the recipes. Yeah, it's a little more truthful than every recipe says in the book. It's going to be wonderful. But yeah, it may be a good sourdough starter. I'll have to figure that out. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. We're at 10 minutes. I'll try to keep everybody no longer than 15, because I know you got stuff to do, guys. It's Friday night. Absolutely, Hodges. I would be concerned as well. Depending on the chemicals, you can get a whole house filter. We use Berkey's. I know some people love them, some people hate them. Or you can use whatever type of filters inside the canisters that you'd like. I don't know if some of those chemicals would not filter out. Bisquick experiment with being expired for 2 years did not. Yeah, I saw that, and it was, hey, it ate. It was good. And worst comes to worst, I bet those chickens liked it. So, it's okay. I have ruined a whole lot of recipes, and the nice thing about it is the chickens don't care. They are very forgiving when it comes to it's always raining there. Yeah. I was catching up. I was reading comments. Sorry about that. But I'm just hoping that everybody's doing okay. We're finally getting over the C stuff. I can't say it or they won't monetize the video. And man, I'm glad today was the first day back at work since the first of the month, and it was a long day for me. And I have a little bit of stuff to do. I may start trying to do a little bit more to get back into the rhythm that just the way I was working, because it has been a heck of a February, and and anniversary and birthday and all that stuff. Holy cow, it was like a train wreck during all that stuff. But I'm glad you guys that are on here, I'm glad y'all said that y'all are doing pretty good. BC, I do hope you're feeling better, and I hope your hand's okay. It is tough with all this stuff happening. I understand, BC. Yeah, we had to do. We're still paying for Shauna's stuff when they were doing all the checks for melanoma, and so yeah, it ain't cheap. And God help you if they want to do an MRI or any kind of imaging, because it never fails. Insurance doesn't cover that, and that's $500, Mr. Taylor. Well, sure, but what, because what am I going to do? Not say to do it, Well, it is. I was thinking the other night, people that are in the hospitals, you ought to be able to. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc Falcon. How you doing? People that are in the hospitals, they ought to be able to invite homeless people in and make a little money back, because they always say, well, you need to have somebody here in the hotel or in the hospital room with you. And like, okay, I got Bob. He lives behind McDonald's. He's going to come up here and sit. That was my thought anyway. Glad you're doing okay, buddy. I saw the upgrades that you did to your crib, and it looks nice. Your cat seems to enjoy it too, Doc Falcon. But healthcare has gotten expensive, and it used to be healthcare. I spoke out of turn. It used to be healthcare. It's not healthcare now. It's health insurance. And the health insurance really doesn't do a whole lot. We used to have health care or health coverage, and then all of a sudden something changed. Man, I'm sorry about that, Doc. But and it always it always bothered me, because you can pay so much, and you have insurance, and you have your policy, and you have this, and you have that, and then it's like, well, now we need a copay. And it's like, holy cow, you need a copay too? Okay, well, copay. I remember, gosh almighty, I remember like around $2,000. My copayment was $5. That was a long time ago. Maybe in the late 90s or 2000. My copayment was $5. And prescriptions were $5. Generic was $3. If they had generic. They didn't have generics usually. But don't worry. Your government's going to save you. That's a sobering thought. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up, actually, guys. I don't mean to get off on that tangent, because you don't want to hear me, because most of you guys feel the same way, and I would be preaching to the choir. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope your families are okay. I hope you guys are safe wherever it is that you need to be. And I'm going to wrap this up. I will start doing these maybe 15 minutes at a time. I'll try to start doing them in the evenings, 6 o'clock p.m., 7 o'clock p.m., just to reach out and say hey, see how you guys are doing, maybe annoy some people. You know how I am. And have a good night, Hodges. I appreciate you coming by and visiting and hanging out with us. How about that storm, Doc? Holy cow, I mentioned it earlier. We had 5 inches once the sun went down last night till the sun rose. And I know because we have a rain gauge, and it was 4.9 inches. Not quite 5. It was 4.9 inches from sunset to sunrise. Good googly moogly. That was a lot of damn rain. That was a lot of damn rain. And then I rode up to Huntsville, and I crossed the Tennessee River and everything. Have a good evening, Tamara. That river was up. All the creeks and tributaries. Yeah, thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. I got your message. I messaged back. I don't know if you got it, but it was. We had some really bad tornadic activity, but it kind of split and went around us both ways, above us and below us. Can't beat it. So I'm going to leave you guys alone now. You guys be safe. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Oh, I bet they were freaking flooded, Doc. I bet they were, absolutely. Be careful. You guys take it easy. Have a good evening. I gotta find where the off button is. There we go.